jokes, no more letters. We know Winston tastes good like a cigarette should is bad grammar. But after all...
What do you want? Good grammar or good taste? Pardon our grammar, but Winston tastes good like a cigarette should.
Winston may not say it right, but they sure know how to make it right.
A whole new way of living. Pepsi helps supply the drive. It's got a lot to give to those who like to.
The Dodger Warm-Up Show, brought to you by Pepsi-Cola, winner every time. Remember, you've got a lot to live, and Pepsi's got a lot to give. And by your nearby Southern California Toyota dealer, where you can see the plush, economical Toyota Corolla.
This money, they are making high salaries, but if they're going to command these kinds of salaries and fringe benefits, they certainly are going to have to start contributing more towards society and start giving more back toward the game of baseball and to the fans who ultimately pay the bill. So I think the players have got to hold it down. They've got to start from today, put the pieces back together to regain the dignity for themselves and for baseball, and this is the kind of opening day I'd like to see right now. Let's go back up to Kurt Gowdy.
And adding to that, Tony Kubek, I talked to veteran Maury Wills before the game. Before we go on, I want to say that we have no audio right now. We have had problems here. It's been raining all morning in Cincinnati. We're having technical problems with our audio line all over the NBC network, which we apologize for. We continue here with our opening ceremonies, the opening of the Major League Baseball season here from Cincinnati, Ohio, the Reds and the Dodgers. Now that the owners and players see eye to eye, for your eyes there will be more baseball viewing this year on NBC television. We'll have 25 Saturday Game of the Weeks. We'll try and pick the top game for you each Saturday. 10 Monday night games in prime time. We had only 5 last year. The All-Star game from Atlanta, July 25th, will be a night telecast. We'll have the playoffs, 3 out of 5 in each league to decide the pennant winners, and it's all capped off by the World Series in October with as many as 3 weekday night games on NBC television. And since the Pirates defeated the Orioles in the 7th game of the World Series last October, we've had 3 new men voted into baseball's Hall of Fame. Burley Early Wynn, a .300 victorious pitcher during his outstanding Major League career. Speaking of pitchers, right now looking over my right shoulder, the youngest man to ever be elected to the Hall of Fame, fellow who received the most votes his first time out of the Los Angeles Dodgers and now the NBC sports team. Congratulations again to Sandy Koufax.
Thank you, Kurt. I know what a great honor it is and how I feel about it, how good I feel about it. As a baseball player, it's the highest honor you can achieve. I talked to Yogi earlier today about it, and he's very happy. He had to wait. For me, I was fortunate it happened my first year. But Yogi is thrilled. He can't wait to get to Cooperstown. But right now, he's got a bigger problem. He's now the new manager of the New York Mets.
Sandy, I'm going to talk about Yogi in just a moment. And Kurt said a lot about you, but starting my 4th year with you, congratulations on making the Hall of Fame.
Thank you, Jim.
As for Yogi Berra, that is a much sadder occasion, of course, the circumstances under which Yogi has become manager of the New York Mets. Almost on the eve of his 48th birthday, Gil Hodges, the man who managed the Mets to their miracle in 1969, died down in St. Petersburg, Florida. And, of course, all of baseball, especially Shea Stadium and its fans, miss the late Gil Hodges. Yogi Berra has taken over. The flag here at Shea Stadium is at half-mast. And all during the season, they'll be wearing the mourning bands of black for the memory of the late Gil Hodges. Now, back to you, Kurt.
All right, Jim, and today here at Cincinnati, we ran into Pee Wee Reese, who used to be a roommate of Gil Hodges, and the boys of summer now. And, of course, we, all of us at NBC Sports, greatly bereaved over the loss of Gil Hodges of baseball. And we'll be right back as Baseball Today continues.
It's tough, huh?
It's quite a life.
Yes, indeed it is. And over here, of course, that always scintillating member of the Dodger organization, Manny Mota. Manny, glad to have you back. We got some people who want to talk to you also.
Thank you, and nice to be back here.
Okay, we have a couple of little leaguers here, too. Jim Atkins and Mark Sauer. So come on in, fellas, and let's just get you identified here. This is Jim right beside me and Mark over there, and you fellas all ready to find out more about baseball, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and we'll be talking baseball in just a moment.
Way back over a century ago, the West got its own paint. It was a very fancy paint, and the West took a fancy to it. A paint so easy to apply, even a lady could paint a room. A paint with an enduring quality, not just to last on walls, but to last and last through time. Today, over a century later, for the modern West, the bold strokes still come from Fuller. Now it's foolproof latex in 1,000 beautiful colors. But the real beauty is the price, only $5.98 a gallon. Foolproof from Fuller, who since 1849 has painted the West the best.
I thought maybe I could come over. Yeah. Okay, Louise, great.
To Italian car makers, an automobile should be more than just transportation. That's why they make the Ferrari, Maserati, Lancia, and Fiat. To a company like Fiat, how you get there is just as important as where you're going. For the Fiat dealer nearest you, look in the yellow pages.
Disney on parade for the first time in person. A spectacular milestone in live entertainment as Disney movie classics come to life on stage. A cavalcade of fun for the family. See Disney on Parade.
Now through June 28th at the LA Sports Arena, call 741-1161 for ticket information. Tickets $2.50 to $5, special children's prices.